And then you wake up the morning after, and I feel extremely sad. Like, obviously my eyes are swollen. I've been crying. That's how my eyes look. Low key. Y'all ever see me on camera and my eye looks swollen like that? That mean I've been crying the night before. Or the day of. But I wake up the very next day after all of this soaks in, and I'm extremely heartbroken because I just can't fathom the fact that God allowed me to work this hard, bust my butt this hard to get to a $65,000, $70,000 bracket, salary bracket, and then tell me don't take the job. And then convicts me not to take the job because my home life situation, I don't have a village, right? It's just me and my son. Unfortunately, I've gone through traumas in my own childhood that make me don't trust people with my kid. I'm not just leaving my kid anywhere. Won't molest my little boy, and I find out when he's 25. Sorry if that's a trigger moment for anybody who that actually has happened to, but like, I mean, I've been tried by my own uncle at 11 years old. Nothing ever really went all the way, but it's still the point. Like, you traumatized by shit like that. Even if a person just asks you, tell me when you're ready to have sex, like, you fucked up behind it, you know? So I'm just like, and when it boils down to it, you know, I can't take the role because no matter what direction I think about it from, I don't have the support system I need at home in order that would be conducive for me to take a job like that. Like, that's gonna require all of me. Like, that's gonna require a lot of me being out of the home, you know what I mean? And ultimately it just comes down to values. What do you value more, money, or do you value being a good mom, you know? Or I ain't even gonna say a good mom. Do you value being available and spending more time with your children, or do you value having more money and being able to buy them stuff? You know, that's kind of what this is coming down to for me. And I end up running across this article last night because at this point, you know, like, I find when I go through really hard circumstances or situations, hold on, y'all, my phone getting wet. I find when I go through really hard stuff or certain situations and I can't figure out the reason why, because, you know, the thing we like to do is try to figure God out. Like, why are you doing this? Why did you bring me this far just to make me turn this down? Why did you bring me this far just to make me have to say no? Like, why would you do this? Like, I bust my tail. I have showed this to the world. Like, I done lost my car for this shit. Why would you bring me this far just to be like, nah, that ain't what I got for you either. We not doing that either. Y'all know how I like to say we not doing that either. We not doing that either. God brought me all this way to say we not doing that either. I'm shook. Because once you start developing your relationship with God, you will understand his voice and his call when he's telling you what to do and what not to do. And I end up so I end up searching for a message around, like, a biblical standpoint for, like, working moms, or like a mom who works outside the home. And I ran across this article that basically spoke about the way that she presented it in the article. Like, and she gave Bible verses to back it up, but the way that she, and I probably insert it as a clip into this clip, or picture into this clip, but the way that she explained it was basically like her heart is hurting for the mother who will sacrifice anything to be at home with her kids, but it's just not a circumstance that God has put her in, right? Like, sometimes you end up in a situation where all you have is that opportunity to go on, you know what I mean? All you have is that opportunity to use or to work with, and God is just not allowing availability for you to break away from that to be able to be at home more with your kids. And immediately it hit me, like, I remember reading that anytime God gives you temptation, or I remember seeing a video about it or something like that, where anytime God presents some level of temptation in your life, he will always also give you an opportunity for a way out. And that's all I kept thinking about, was like, damn, Maggiano's is my temptation, because it's the money. it's the money, it's the money, it's the money. And it's like, do not idolize money, Carolyn. Maggiano's is the temptation, because it serves the money that you want, that you've always worked so hard for wanting to have and obtain in your life. And then State Farm is it's the way out. It's the way out. So in my case, I'm not the mom who unfortunately doesn't have another opportunity where she has something to choose from, where she can step away from that job that is going to require more of her than she would be able to provide to her household. And so it's like, at this point, I don't have any excuse to not be obedient, right? It's like, be obedient if that's all you got to work for, if that's the only opportunity you got, because that's essentially how you're going to be able to take care of these children. That's essentially how you're going to be able to feed these children. But in my case, I had more than one opportunity on the table. So it's like, you don't get the excuse to be like, yeah, well, I had two opportunities and I just took the one that had the most money, and like, I'll figure it out later who gonna keep my son and who gonna take care of him and how he gonna figure it out, if he gonna stay at home by himself or whatever the case may be. It's like, no, you can't do that. And she further went on to say, you have to really pray about it, and you have to really check yourself, because if the circumstance is not that this is your only opportunity, and it is more so about you working this particular job because it makes you feel good, because you like it, because you enjoy it, because this is something that fulfills you, then you really have to check the fact that the only reason you're taking this opportunity is coming from a selfishly desiring place, right? Which we all desire things that could be of the world, and this is exactly the battle that I'm having. Like, I have struggled so much in my life, just being multifaceted and jumping around from job to job and doing this and doing that and putting this down and picking this up and then applying for this job and working this job, and it was all for the chase of money, right? And it's like, you have two great opportunities in front of you, both in which could eventually scale you to $100,000 a year. But it's like, it's right now, Lord. Why would you walk? Why would you tell? But it's like, I understand that I have to walk away from it, because it does fill me with pride. It does make me feel amazing to feel like I got to such a tier level in my career, which is a male-dominated world. Like, when you think about restaurant management, you very seldomly see women excelling in those roles. You very seldomly see women like running the business. It's like a white male-dominated industry. Let's be real. Go to your highest food chain restaurant, your highest fine dining restaurant. Guaranteed it's a white man that's running that building. Not nobody that's black. And for damn sure, she ain't no woman. Okay? And so it's like, when you think about the fact that I have bust my bottom and I got this far, this was all more about, for me, I think, proving myself, like proving myself to people who felt like, oh, well, you don't have the time, you can't afford to keep your son anyway, just let him come stay with me. Well, no, because I'm about to show you what type of bag I'm finna go get. And then it's like the people who felt like, oh, why you not being a server no more? You going to be a manager? Like, they don't make more than we make. Lies. Because you ain't made $500 last week when your biggest month was $4,000. So it's like, you run into those type of things, and it's just like, oh, I was just so ready to prove myself. I was just so ready to on a motherfucker. And it was just like, God was like, nope. I'm finna on you. You finna sit down. You finna go do something where you can cultivate this household, which I want to do anyway, right? But there is some level of grief that comes with this whole experience, because I've projected and showed the world this whole entire journey and how excited I have been walking this journey, how heartbroken I've been going through this journey, how many losses I've taken going through this journey to get where I'm at, only to get the offer on my table and then be like, actually, God said I can't do that. Yeah, actually, God said I can't do that. So it's just been tough. It's been tough. But I understand that this is a battle of me not idolizing money and me not worshiping things of the world. Like, girl, stop feeling like Maggiano's salary is the only way that you can get to 6 figures. Like, also, how about if you work this job with State Farm and you do have a flexible schedule where you can work from home and you have weekends off and you have paid holidays, how about let's pick back up and start really promoting and marketing this hair brand, a low beauty brand. alowbeauty.co. Let's get back to that. Let's start back creating content. Let's start back fashion designing. Let's start back self-shooting. Let's start back getting back to your creative self, the natural gifts I gave you, because while you making 50 grand with this job, I can give you the other 50 grand with your gifts. You know what I'm saying? And it's such a faith walk, y'all. This is not an easy journey, but like, here we go. It's not a really good sunny day today, but it's actually rained all night. It's supposed to rain again in the next like 2 hours or so. But I decided to take a walk so that I can get some of this energy up off of me. I just feel like if I lay around the house without movement, I'm gonna be depressed. I'm gonna feel depressed. I'm really tempted to walk to Crunch and go ahead and set up this membership for this gym, because if this lifestyle finna be from home, guess who ain't about to get fat while they doing it? Okay. I work too hard to get down to the size I am right now to gain it all back in one summer. I know you lying. Well, actually, things ain't gonna shift until after the summer in August, which is cool, which is good, which is great. Perfect timing for me. But yeah, like, I'm off on a Saturday. Like, how ironic that I go through something very strong and willed, and then the very next day I'm off on a Saturday, which is very seldom. You know what I mean? Very seldom am I off on Saturdays. I need y'all to slow the fuck down. Yeah. So, God willingly, off on a Saturday, and didn't have anything specifically planned for today, but just woke up in a funk, like, ooh, yuck. I do not want to just let this energy take over me. You got to learn how to recognize signs of oncoming depression. Right? All that laying around sleeping, you ain't that damn tired. I had to tell myself, Carolyn, you're not that tired. Get up. Get up. Because if you lay here for one more hour, you got up early, got your day started good. But if you lay here for one more hour, this is gonna turn into you sulking. We're not doing no sulking. Okay, you got more stuff you could be doing with your time. Pull that sewing machine out. Y'all know I've been crying. My eyes still swollen. Jesus, fix it. But anyways, so this is we walking. I just decided, like, go on your little trail that you have to take when you get ready to walk the martyr. Walk over there and then walk back. That's about a 30-minute walk there, 30-minute walk back. I'm tempted to go over here. I didn't know they had a little water situation over here. Kind of cute, right? Peaceful. But yeah, that is kind of cute, huh? Go over in there. No, I love me a good nature scenery. But yeah, I just decided don't sit around and sit up on the energy like that and be feeling some type of way. Cause see, this type of stuff I like to do. I come sit right here with a book and just chill. It's in the shade too. You know what I'm saying? I just felt the need to just get out. Like, get outside real quick. Walk around, move your body. You know, I wanted to go to the workout room at my complex, but then I just don't want to stand in one spot running. Like, that's just annoying to me. I like to work out outside. I don't want to stand in one spot just running on the treadmill. I mean, sometimes I have my days and my moods where that's the workout that I like to do and the type of vibe I like to be on, but today ain't one of them days. I need to get out. I need to see scenery. I need to get a little bit of sunlight while I got some left before it starts raining again. And yeah, just pick myself up, you know, because I am a little bit sad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. I am a little bit sad about this whole ordeal. And it's borderline low-key making my son sad because he feel like he's to blame. And it's like, it's not, no, this is so we can have a good life together. He's like, but I'm sad because I know you're sad. And it's like, baby, don't be sad because mama's sad. Mama will be all right, and everything else is going to be all right. God is just repositioning everything that he wants us to work on, everything that he wants to make available to us, everything that he wants me to be available to and for, right? So, I'm going to keep walking in a minute, but I just wanted to tap in real quick with a little insight there, let y'all know how my Saturday is going. I almost fumbled it away, laying around, moping in my feelings. But I hope that if you run across this message and you ever find yourself in that energy too, just get up, move your body. Get up and move your body. Okay, I'm about to get up. Because I don't want no bugs on me that I'm not, that I'm not inviting, okay? So yeah, we're going to keep on this walk. And if I get any more insight that I feel like I want to share, I will tap in. Love you, bye.